look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. In this reaction video, I will be covering what Carnival Cruise has put into place as far as new rules, regulations, and policies against certain behaviors. You're going to find that some black women, black people are against it, and you're going to find some black people who are for it. Okay. Now, before I get into that, go ahead and hit the notification bell. Select the option that says all. That way you'll be informed of my new content. Can you dig it? Like and subscribe. Now, let me go ahead and put this gentleman on here so you can hear his point of view about the entire situation. Let's get it.
They know this ain't where I belong, especially with black people on a boat. That's how they kidnapped us. The spirit of the slaves that were thrown overboard is looking up in the ocean like, damn, that's what we turned into, huh? Y'all, motherfucker, let me tell you something, man. Black people can't be out at shit if they ain't never been around shit.
And that is the real point. If you think people can take care of your stuff better than you, then you're a fool. When you have certain black people who never
own property,
when you have certain black people who never had certain things, then they will not respect it. They will not cherish it the same way that you do. If a black person owned a cruise line, then that black person is going to want that cruise line to be protected and taken care of and well guarded. If you are a black person who never had that, not all, but some, then you're going to go in there and do whatever the hell you want because you figure they're going to fix it. You figure they're going to pay for it. You figure that you paid your money. This is why certain things are outpriced. And the reason why certain things are outpriced and difficult to afford in certain cases is because they don't want niggas there. And niggas come in all races, not just black. Sometimes if you want to live in a peaceful neighborhood, you got to pay the price. You got to pay a lot more money. If you want nice things, you got to pay a lot more money. But what happens is when you tend to lower the price point and lower the money, lower what it is that you're asking for when it comes to money, you tend to get riffraff. I hate to say it like that, but it's true. Think about all the good suburban areas where people are homeowners, but yet there's that one or two houses in that suburban area that are rent houses. You see a difference in mentalities. You see a difference in how they think they should do things there. Think about a nice neighborhood. Everybody are homeowners, except 3 or 4 homes are being rented out to Section 8. Think about the character and the type of people that tend to go there. It's just what it is. So what you have is a nice, expensive cruise line that have lowered the price point. And because of that, it opened the floodgates to everybody. I know that sounds mean, but it's the truth. Carnival Cruise is not racist. You might have some racist people working there, but as a whole, it's not racist. They put these policies in place to discourage certain behaviors that could be dangerous and disruptive. Other people pay their hard-earned money to go on these cruises, to enjoy themselves, to relax. They do not want to have to be on a cruise and everybody just jumping up and down, screaming, being loud. You know what I mean? Running up and down the hallway, starting fights. Some people behavior so bad, they took them to other ports and dropped them off. I did a video on that before and left them there. I mean, a cruise line left people there at another port in another country because their behavior was just so disgusting and so terrible, and they let the police handle that. These are grown people.
You don't know nothing about being responsible when you leave the hood. If you own something, you might be trained because you own it to be like, oh, I don't want to tear my shit up. It's people that don't own shit but bonnets, liquor they snuck on, bad attitudes because everybody's shining and they ain't got shit. They ain't even supposed to be on the boat. They caught a buddy pass. They got a buddy pass to get to the boat. You take them people somewhere, they gonna tear shit up. If you don't know that, then you ain't up on things. As Snoop Dogg said, you just can't take people out of their element. Hell yeah, it's fights on the boat. Hell yeah, it's speakers bumping in each room and you knock on the door, ma'am, your speaker's loud. What you mean?
Everything he said was true and factual, but let me take it deeper than that. It's not just owning property or owning some type of possession. It's also the intangible things. What do I mean by that? Yes, you're right. If you have your own stuff, you may be trained or understand that you want to take care of your property. Therefore, you are projected on the next person. You think, okay, I will take care of my stuff because I own something that belongs to me. I worked hard for it, so the next person will do the same thing. And when you really think about it, that's what Carnival Cruises think. They think that when you get up there, you have some behavior, you will treat the property right. That's projection. But the intangible things are, if you're coming up around people, growing up, and no one values other people things like unity, peacefulness, being pleasant. If you're coming up in the hood, in the family, in the culture of your family, your home is to argue and to fight in order to get your point across, then you're going to take that same mentality everywhere else you go. So if you're not taught to be peaceful, how to get along with people, when you get among other people of different cultures, different races, or your own, and there's a lot of you, then you're going to cause havoc. So it goes deeper than just buying stuff and owning stuff. It's just basically being exposed to certain things and not being exposed to certain things. Now, let me put this woman on the screen so she can talk about some stuff too. Give me a second, y'all. Or woman or this man. I think we'll put this man up there first, y'all. What y'all think I should do? Because I'm trying to figure it out, man. Do y'all really think this cruise is racist? Really, do y'all really think they're racist because of that? Because when you really think about it, man, they putting this stuff into place so that everybody can have a good time on the cruise. It's not because they just hate black folks, man. All right, listen to this guy right here.
They fucking sick of y'all. And before y'all get on here talking about they racist, they hate black people. No, they hate niggas. That's what they hate. I hate them too. They hate niggas. That's exactly what it is. And y'all don't know how to handle y'all selves. Y'all get on here, get drunk, get to fighting, being disruptive, disturbing all the other passengers. That's all it is. Like, y'all act like y'all have no fucking home training. Like, everywhere don't have to be a party. Some people pay for this shit just to simply relax. That's it. That's all they want to do is relax. They don't want to deal with no bullshit. They don't want to deal with no fighting, no irate motherfuckers who don't know how to control their liquor, all that shit. Some people just don't want to deal with that shit. And if I spend my money, depending on it, especially if I book the cruise, if you book the cruises late, you spending a pretty penny. Spend about $2-3 grand. If you booked it early, you spend about $1,000, $1,200. But
I agree with him. I'm gonna say it like this. Carnival Cruises are not mad at black people, they're mad at niggas. Like I say, those come in any type of race. Okay? But we got to be honest, what we seeing is mostly us. When we see these videos, it's almost like they're doing an electric slide with the fans, popping the fans and stuff, in the fights and all that. Not saying that white folks ain't doing it or any other race ain't doing it, but predominantly of these incidents, it's us, man. It's us. We got to take accountability for that. Now, the good ones who ain't doing that, I'm not saying you take accountability and responsibility for what they're doing. I'm not saying that because they're going to be some nut thinking I'm saying that. Nah, that's not what I mean. But these niggas is making the black community as a whole take a black eye. You always remember the negative over the positive. I don't know what it is. Negativity get more attention than positivity, man. And I saw some of these videos just like you did, and it seemed like it was just projects, man. It looked like the hood. I mean, all the dancing, they were dancing, moving around, like everybody dances every culture. But we got our own swag and our own flavor. I thought that damn boat gonna turn over, man. It didn't look right, man. Then they were fighting over seats and stuff, man, on how long you could sit by the pool, man, cussing everybody out, talking loud, sneaking drinks, sneaking, drugs and stuff on there too. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Who wants to spend $1,000 and up to go relax and still have to deal with animosity like that, man. So this Carnival Cruise had to do something to change it because they didn't want to be known as, what is it called? The Spirit Airlines, like the ghetto airlines. I don't know if it's Southwest or Spirit. I think it's Spirit, man, down here, right? They're considered to be the ghetto version of an airline. So they don't want to look like that because it would drive people with real money away. So they can't have that, man. So black folks ain't upset at this. It's the niggas.
But either way it go, I spent my money to relax. This is my getaway from what's going on in the real fucking world. And I gotta deal with you motherfuckers acting ignorant? Yeah. I'm with all the rules. Ban all this shit. And then stop bringing out fucking kids. Damn. Like, it's enough of this shit. We grown. Grown motherfuckers is paying to get away from kids, and then y'all bringing the kids to the function with y'all. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Leave them motherfuckers at home. Take your kid. You want to take your kids? I'm gonna take your kid to Disneyland. That's what you can do. Take your motherfucking kid to Disneyland.
Yeah, but I'm going to just end it here. But y'all do understand what I'm trying to say, man. I think the rules are there not because I seen some shit say they're trying to block black people expression. No, they're not. They're not. Because if they were trying to block it, then they would have already had that rule in place or things in place to keep you from doing your quote unquote expressions. They're trying to stop violence, unruly behavior, disrespect, inconsideration. And most importantly, they're trying to save their bottom line. This is a business at the end of the day. And if you come over there, like when I was doing little shit, I had my own little business and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be real with you. The problems I had most was with black people. And this is not putting down my own people because I think y'all know I love my people at this point in time right now. But it's just the truth. When I was doing things, they wanted discounts. They were trying to use the family. Hey man, I'm your cousin type of thing, discount. Some people, not even related to you, was trying to get a discount because you just now starting your business. They know that you're in a point where you're trying to make money. So therefore they try to, okay, I get this, but let me bargain with you. Let me get it for this instead of that. And then you're going to have black people who tell you, I support you, I support you, I support you, and still ask for discounts. If you support that black person, that black man or black woman, you wouldn't ask for a discount. You go ahead and pay the full price because you know what it is they're trying to do. Okay. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand as an entrepreneur myself, how we can be. Now, not all of us are like that, but the majority of the dealings I had with people who shared my color, trying to get something for nothing, something cheaper. It's just the truth of it. It's just the truth of it. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you can go to certain restaurants. We done made some places notorious now, man. Like Waffle House. I'm just keeping it real with the black folk, man. Waffle House. It's known for violence and all kind of stuff now, right? What group of people or what color of people are known to bring the violence there? Us. There's certain things that have become famous due to my people, and not in the positive way, but in a negative way. So we need to work on that, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. It come from these fatherless homes, man. These women out here saying, I don't need no man and shit like that, and raising these boys to where they don't have no emotional regulation. They just do what they want. And that's what we see a lot of this. It's a lot of this coming from that, man. From the destruction of the nuclear family. I'm telling you where it's coming from, man. Well, we got to do better. All I can say, man. I'll talk to you later. Y'all take it easy now, yeah?